Hello viewers, this is Ishmeet and this is my video for certification of Google Sheets Advanced. So we have to make an expense management sheet or event plan sheet in Google Sheets. First we need to open a Google Sheet. As you can see, I have opened and we have to log in with our Gmail ID. Then we have to do the following things. We have to create, in the first sheet we have to create a to-do list with the information of various performances which will be happening, like in which class, how many students are there. So I'll go to that list, program list. So here these are the events, number of students involved, class, data validation I have used over here for the venue of practice, event type, teacher in charge. So this is the first sheet. So this is the cultural fest. Okay, so this is my first sheet. In the second sheet we will add details like budget of the event, like in the category, different categories, what is the budget and what is the expense. So I have done it over here. Okay, now I'm going to show you I'll just go through these tasks. Add your school logo, school name and date in the header. So as you can see, the school logo is there, but for the name and date I go to file, print, and I go to headers and footers. So I'm doing it from here because it's easy. And as you can see, I've added the date and the name of the school in the header, and in the footer we had to add name and subject. So this is the name and the subject is event planner. So I have done it over here. Okay, so just cancel and come back. Next, I need to filter the results by showing the expenses of one particular category. So we need to just show filtering. So I'll show you it for person responsible. Suppose I just want to know if the person responsible is Navid for which of the following. For which of the following tasks is Navid responsible. So over here I can see that for the second and fifth task, Navid is responsible. So this is filtering. So I'll just get it back by taking all the other names, and it's back. Okay, no problem. Next, we have to add data validations for the expense field. I have added data validations at different places. So for the expense field over here, budget allotted, I have added a data validation. The data validation should be that it should not be less than 0. Okay, so to do this, I've got the data validation. I've written a number greater than or equal to 0. Okay, and save. So if I try putting a value, suppose -10, it will give me an error. Input must be greater than or equal to 0. Okay, so I'll just do it back. Okay. Next, add data validation, then add a list of expenses. So it basically says a list should be there, making easy the process. So this is a type of data validation. So I have done it over here in status and in to be approved also. So I'll just go over here and show you. So this is the list of items we can use, like done, pending, or in progress. So this makes the task easier, but I'll show you how I've done. I just selected the range, I left click and went to data validation, and I've added list of items. So instead of expenses, I've added it to status and other things. And add a chart which will show the category max expenses made. So over here, as you can see, the max expense is shown. So max expense is made in transport and menu, and actually the last field is budget. The last field is also over here, which is the total budget. So the most is the total budget, but the max expense is made in transport arrangement and menu. That's 1 lakh and 1 lakh, and this field is also added, which is the highest. Okay, next format required features. First is formatting. As you can see, I formatted the text with, I've changed the font, the size, bold, and other things. Then we have to show merging of cells. So as you can see, I have merged the cells by clicking on this button, and I have merged them. Then calculation with basic formulas. So I've used some basic formulas over here. Suppose for total budget, I've used the formula sum and entered the range. Then I have used max. So what's the max value in them? Then is data validation I have shown you. Then conditional formatting. So I've done conditional formatting over here. So I'm going to show you for one of the cells. Right now it's appearing in some of the cells cause actual expense can only be seen when the task is completely done, which are in progress and are pending. The conditional formatting is not being shown. Okay, so I go to conditional formatting. Then I have the conditional formatting is this cell should be greater than the budget allotted. That means if the actual expense is greater than the budget allotted, then the color would turn blue. So this is what happened. Like the actual expense was entered 550. So and it was more than the budget allotted for the task. So it turned blue. If I just keep it 500 rupees, then it will not turn blue because it's not more than it. If I just even increase 1 rupee, like 501, then it will show it as blue. So I have applied the conditional formatting over here, here, and over here, because these are the only expenses which you can see, because the task which is in relation have been done only for these fields. Next, sorting, filtering, and charts. So for sorting I'll show you these names. Suppose I want to sort these names in an alphabetical order. So I'll just select this. I'll just select this. Then I go to data. Then I sort the range. It has a header row, that's serial number, and I just click on A to Z sort. So I'll just do it for one of the columns. Suppose I just want to sort the names. So I go to data, sort the range. Data has it doesn't have a header row. A to Z sort by column. I just clicked on cancel. Sort the range. I just click sort. And the names get sort. And if you select the whole table, then it will go correctly. So actually the now names have been changed. Then filtering. Suppose I just want to know that which are the tasks which are given to issue. So I'll just uncheck the rest of them and we can see the tasks which are given to issue. Okay, so I'll just turn off the filter by selecting all of the names now, and I can see the whole table. Then charts. So as you can see, I have added a chart. To do this, I went on insert, chart, and I added one. Okay, so I'm going to delete the chart for now. So I suppose I have covered all the required features and what was needed to be done. So thank you for viewing my video.